Hello, everybody. Hi. It's been a long hiatus since we streamed, I think. Yeah, it is like a month or so, I think. So hi viewers and welcome players as well. We have, unfortunately, or maybe it is good, I don't know, we'll see, changed the entire campaign, as well as characters and everything like that, because I felt when I was in the middle of a morphine high, I felt that maybe this is not working as it should, my campaign. So I just felt like I was trying to have this big epic thing that was super like confusing and stuff for the players, and I saw how much they struggled with trying to find like some sort of foothold in the world and stuff. So then I decided to revert back to a idea I've had in the past. Never streamed it, but yeah. So that's what we got with the Aurora skies, which is over there. There we go. So same logo, the same players, except for we have an addition as well, which you might see. So yeah, I'm gonna ask all the players to introduce themselves as themselves, kind of, and we'll take it from there. Somebody?
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm Mark from the UK. Been live role playing for too many years now. Waste far too much time on this hobby.
It's good.
It is good,
Yeah.
and for some strange reason, I'm playing a character I've never played before, which is a frontline fighter, and God knows what's going to happen.
All right. Next.
I guess in some way I'm next. There's like 1 and then 2 and then 3. Okay. Hello. Let me not get distracted anymore, as I tend to do. I'm Michael, and as I told everybody earlier, I do things, but more specifically, the things I do are I do some freelance book editing. So if you need your book edited, hey, hello.
I didn't know that before I wrote my book and sent it to a publisher, so I'm sorry.
And yeah, so that's what I do. Shame on you, Sarah.
I know.
I joke. I
have 4 or 5 more, so it's fine.
And I also I think I've been playing for about 5 or 6 years now, and DMing for 4 of those, or was it 3? No, DMing for 3 of those years, and basically been like professionally, whatever that means, running games for about 2 of them. And
sorry, wait, Maddie.
Oh,
I love you, dude.
Oh.
Again, you're so fucking awesome. Yeah, holy Jesus, I got super scared. That was, oh my gosh, happened. Maddie, how am I supposed to repay you, dude? Well, I'm gonna give you a lot of stupid stuff, like I always do, but you know, I'll give you some extra stupid stuff, I guess. I'm gonna name a character after you. That's gonna be amazing. Yep. Oh,
Here
I know
comes the
who
Thick
now.
Maddie NPC.
Yeah, I know who. Okay, I'll give you some
okay.
more content. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, I mean, that's basically me, just in time, Thick Maddie.
Okay, cool. Thank you. Yeah, and then we have
me, I guess.
these guys are so shy. They're like,
The reluctance.
yeah. Me? No, I would never.
No. I'm Tobias from Sweden. I've been playing role-playing games for, let's see here, 33 years now.
What? Oh yeah, you said when you were 6. Yeah, that makes sense.
I started playing when I was 6. I started playing locally produced Swedish games. And I've been playing live role-playing games since I was like 10. And I'm the master of unnecessary knowledge when it comes to stuff. So I may not know much about some things, but I know a little bit about everything.
That's good.
And and I play Karazim, the dwarviest dwarf of them all.
Yes.
And that's me.
Cool. All right. And then we have the invisible voice.
I'm Iris. I'm from Texas. I make D&D dice. And I play Zamar, the basic human fighter, as everyone says they are.
Basic. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we usually have another player with us. He will be joining next time, maybe. We'll see. So Lars, who was in my other campaign, he's gonna rejoin. And me, I'm Sarah, and I have played D&D for, I think, now I'm not good with math again. Maybe 8
2
years?
weeks.
No! 8 years. Yeah, I think it's like 8 years or something when somebody was like, hey, do you want to play some D&D? I was like, oh gosh, that sounds so nerdy. And they're like,
It's
no.
so nerdy.
It's not so nerdy. It's not like we're running around in the woods. I was like, oh, okay, cool then.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, exactly. Thank
I've
you.
done that too.
Wow.
I've done that too. I have.
Ooh.
That's a funny story, though. I just have to say that I have done what's it called in English?
LARP.
Live action role play.
Okay, yeah,
LR.
I have done that
LARP.
once with my husband in the Swedish forests, and it was during springtime, and we were sleeping in the middle of a forest, and I got a anaphylactic shock from pollen. So, yay! I mean, it kind of fits with everything that happens all the time with my body. So yeah, it sucks, but whatever.
Stop breaking.
Yeah, I think so too, but it hasn't listened as far as I know. So yeah, I think we have different ideas of fun stories. Oh, you don't think that was a fun story? Yeah, it wasn't at the time. I was like laying in this tent in the middle of the forest. Ian was snoring beside me. I could not wake him up. I was like, Ian, I can't breathe. And he was like, and I have to go to the hospital, drive 2 hours myself to get to the hospital. I was like, I can't breathe. Yeah, I think it's funny, but Ian didn't. But yeah, regardless. Okay, so that was the presentation. So I'm thinking that I'm going to explain a little bit about the setting. So Iris, can you zoom out from the
Yep.
so you just can show the entire, you can zoom out even more. There we go. Even more. There we go. Okay, cool.
All
So this campaign is gonna take place in a it's one of the material planes. Mount Celestia is still a thing, so, and the abyss and all of that stuff that happened in our earlier campaign, that is still a thing, so it's still going on and such. And if these guys TPK and they're good, then they'll end up on Mount Celestia and we might proceed from there. We'll see. But yeah, so this land that they are in is called the crater. It's also referred to as the cradle, because beyond it is a crater with a big lake, like you see in the middle, and rising upwards around the entire crater, yeah, is a lot of mountain ranges and stuff, and beyond that point, there have been a lot of adventurers and scholars and, you know, all kinds of people who have been searching for like what lies beyond these mountains, and they have seen that nothing lies beyond the mountains. So it's a wasteland of ice and Well, yeah, it's just wasteland. It's like a desert, but with ice. What's that called? Or Antarctica?
Tundra?
Yeah, a tundra. Yeah. It's basically a tundra. Yeah, exactly. And it just stretches on for miles and miles. And there have been people that have been scouting there, but no one has been known to come back or survive the journey. So that's that. And usually. There are a couple of ideas about like what happened before, because the history books don't really cover what happened before the crater started to house humanoids and, well, all sorts of life, and that was about like 1,300 years ago that they decided that, okay, this is gonna be our place where we're gonna live. So we're about 1390, or let's see, yeah, 1400 is where our timeline starts in the crater. And it's been a lot of shit that has happened the last couple of years. There has been a war of kings, or the King's Wars, which involved a lot of different realms that were seeking, power between each other, and it all started because let's see, the thing in the middle there is an island, and it was like it's an ancient site, and nobody really knows what has happened there. And elves have had that in their control most of the time. But humans decided to come in and say, hey, why are you the only ones sitting on this secret? We don't like that. We want to be involved. Us and everybody else, so dwarves and orcs and everybody. The elves didn't like that, so they started to be a little bit more racist towards the humans, and it became a conflict, and then it just started with full blown out war. So it ended, the wars, they ended 1 year ago, when all of the kings and queens of all of the countries suddenly died suspiciously during 1 month. So some of them were poisoned, some of them were just murdered, some seemingly committed suicide. It is very strange, and some drowned. And it was just very... nobody knows really why it happened, but it's iffy. Yeah, and so the crater is basically trying to rebuild itself from war, but there are a couple of realms and towns and cities that have been very, been destroyed almost completely because of this. And yeah, oh yeah, okay, so the I hope it's okay that I went with this entire timeline. Okay, anyway, after all of this, we are going to start now, when, well, all of the PCs, they have been given a letter, or they've found a message on a message board from one of the 10, which is one of the leaders of this entire crater. So there are 10 leaders, because there are 5 realms. So there are 2 leaders from each realm that converge, or they meet up in the middle of the crater on the island, where they discuss, peace and stuff like that, and trade and all of that. So one of the 10, Lady Valentine, she has called for help from all all the different realms and every different race, because the last month was a big thing that happened. It was called the Calamity. So suddenly the skies around the crater just started, like, it looked like it was burning. It looked like the skies were burning. And afterwards, there has been a veil over the entire realm, which is an aurora. So the what's it called? Is it called something else in English?
No, the Aurora Borealis. That's
Yeah.
fine.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, so you can see it during the night, but you can also see it during the day. So it is very potent, and it's really beautiful. So some are like, oh, this is super nice. Oh, this is so comfy. I love this guy, and it's so pretty. Most people, though, not so happy about it, because a lot of them are like superstitious and like, oh, it's a sign from the gods, we're gonna die. And there have been sightings of different beings, and there are rumors about like monsters coming at night and killing people, and it's been a very weird month, to say the least. And these PCs have traveled from across all over the crater, and they have they are going to step into a place that is called Pearl Manor, which is the seat or residence for this woman slash leader, Lady Valentine. So you can zoom in, Iris, on Hearth and just show that. So Hearth is a well, they have a lot of let's see. Oh gosh, the formatting is not good on this one. Why? Okay. Anyway, it is mostly a population of humans. They have been kind of shunned over there, mostly because of the elves. But there are also a lot of dwarves and a couple of Goliaths who live here. And yeah, it's been overrun with a lot of what's it called? Well, it has been hit heavily by the wars. So it's a lot of poor people around this country, so to speak. All right, so I'm going to start with, okay, so all of you, all 4 of you, yeah, 4, you have ventured through these realms for yeah, weeks and I would say some of you have not. You've been living right beside it, basically. But you have been called and summoned to Lady Valentine's estate, which is Pearl Manor, which lies just outside of a kind of a Vatican trading city that is called Sindra. And I would say that most of you may have slept inside of Sindra the night before. And you come to a, let's see, it's mostly grasslands here. So suddenly you see this magnificent white shining stone building at the end of the road, and you walk, and I'm gonna bring you over there. There we go. Let's see, I'm missing 1 token, and I don't know who it is. Is it? Yeah.
It's not me. It's not me.
I'm there, I think.
I think it's
Is it
Semar, yeah. So, sorry, you're gonna have to be a little ghost token.
All good.
Oh, okay. I didn't have time to fix it. But yeah, so you reach this gorgeous place. In general, Hearth is the architecture here is very. They have been known for their woodwork and buildings made of wood, and they have been very very renowned for that. But since the war, a lot of those buildings have been demolished, and now it's just pure functionality in most places around this realm. So this is a kind of a strange sight to behold. So this is definitely somebody who is rich. And you come to this stable, and let's see. First one up. Mark, who are you?
So this is a huge 8-foot tall Goliath. He is dressed in animal skins and leathers, but none of it is armor. It's normal clothing. He wears not a shred of armor. Unusually, he's carrying a metal shield and weapons on him. No two-handed weapons available, I'm afraid. Unusual for a Goliath. He's got a battle axe. He's got a war hammer and 4 javelins on his back.
4?
4. He has dark brown braided hair tied in a top knot.
Yep.
And until you get closer to him, that's all I can say.
Yep. All right. I would say that you guys actually kind of arrive at the same time. There have been groups of people arriving before you who have just stepped into through the gates.
All right.
Yeah.
So glancing at him then, as we're all milling around, the most outstanding feature that you notice is he, and you would probably know about Goliaths because they do live in the area, he has no tribal tattoos. He has no tattoos of adulthood, yet this is classed. He looks old enough to easily be an adult Goliath.
Yep. All right.
That is very strange. There's no facial tattoos at all. Nothing. No tattoos on the upper body.
Semar, who are you?
Zemar, he has short white hair, wears chainmail, also has a metal shield. To his side there is a long sword. When you glance at him, he has very youthful facial features, and would be assumed off of a glance that doesn't look like he's ever really fought before. But he has glossy blue eyes, and on his shield there's a rune carved into it, along with on the sword's hilt there's a rune carved into it.
Cool. All right. And looking over your shoulder, you see a kind of hooded man.
Hooded man.
Yeah, the leather traffic cone. It's very obviously a dwarf of some kind, and he's clad from tip to toe in really heavy leathers. It covers all of his body and even covers most of his beard, and on top of everything, he has a big pointed leather hood, kind of like
ancient priests.
Yeah. The traffic cone shaped hood that
Mm-hmm.
covers his face. He has 2 dark holes so that he can see out of it. Really thick leather gloves and heavy boots. and he also carries a what kind of looks like a trident, but it's upside down. So every step he takes, he plants that firmly into the ground so that it really sticks.
Yes, you did.
And holds onto it when it takes a few steps and then stops, lifts it up, and smacks it down again. So he's not really the fastest walker in the world, but it's really annoying to listen to that thunk every step. And he has he does have a big, semi-large backpack on his back with like a bedroll strapped to it and everything, and he has a rather big leather-bound book under one arm that's chained to his wrist, and the same with the trident that's also chained to his other wrist.
Nice.
I love it. And then we have the last one. Last but not least.
Yeah, indeed. There is a not quite as large as the Goliath, but large for many a person. A just under 6 foot tall, although insists that it is 6 foot tall. 6 foot tall, grey-skinned individual, has a curly like flump that kind of like just comes down onto the forehead a little bit. The sides and the back are completely shaven, smooth and clean. Has a frilly, ruffly collar that just kind of like sticks out under a scaled leather jerkin with the silken sleeves and the ruffles coming down to the arms. There are myriad of little vials and liquids and odd little knives and tweezers and things arranged all over the belts that crisscross the chest and the waist. He wears a poofy pantaloons that kind of flare out around the thighs that are tucked into grey stockings, which are end in not particularly high boots. A very large and stocky individual with almost more chin than he has the rest of his head, and a shadow, a 5 o'clock shadow that try as he might, he can't get rid of. And he has on his back what looks like a simple woodcutter's axe.
Yes, good. All right, so all of you step on this very fine trimmed road. Actually, it is like the last 500 meters or so up this trail. You notice that like nothing has been left to chance. It's OCD kind of gardener who's running this place. It's very evident. Like, and you notice as well, like the walls look to be pretty old, but they are constantly trimmed and just kept in place, that there are no flowers that start growing up on them or anything like that. The grass kind of is, it doesn't look like it's been munched on by grazing herd animals or anything like that. It's more like, oh, somebody has been here with a scissor. So it is very fine and dainty, and you step towards the gate, I presume, because nobody has a little horsey.
No horses.
No.
They expensive.
And
So.
tall.
And the first guard looks up at you and, hello. Welcome to Pearl Manor. Can I help you? Looks up at all of you.
I'm here to see Valentine.
All right. First of all, it's Lady Valentine, but yes. Of course, she is
How
one of the
rude.
10. Yes. Anyway, do you have perhaps the paper?
Pulls out the paper.
Yeah, and he waits for you others to do the same.
Yeah.
I walk straight up to him then, puff my chest out, stand fully 8 foot tall, and take out this piece of paper, and glaring down at him, I just present it to his face.
Okay.
He's kind of standing in my shadow, if you like.
This is a normal human guy who has. It's a pretty young kid who's like, he looks at. He has like a not a scroll, but some sort of board or something that he has papers and shit in, and he just looks up at you just a little bit and then looks at the paper.
Is this what you're looking for?
Yes, it is. Please step back.
I step back.
Thank you. I understand that. Yeah, I'm not gonna say that. Anyway, welcome. And who are you? Masked figure? Do you have one?
Yeah. He's been standing there patiently, waiting his turn,
Oh.
kind of watching everybody else. Takes us. The trident's still like firmly lodged, probably making really ugly gashes in their neatly trimmed road.
Somewhere you're hearing.
Yeah, the gardener is having a stroke.
Yeah.
He takes like half a step forward and holds out his paper, like neatly folded up, nice little
Oh.
envelope shape.
Yeah. It was written in Dwarvish, just so you know.
Okay.
Yeah.
And okay, yeah, just because it was written in Dwarvish,
Yep.
he answers in Dwarvish.
Oh, okay.
Yes, it
yeah,
was written in
let's see.
Dwarvish.
Let's see if he knows that. Let's see. No, he doesn't.
No.
But he looks up at it and well, then he seems to notice that there is a sigil. I'm going to show it on stream. I think I should be able to. The note. Let's see.
If nobody
Showplace.
else knows Dwarvish, then he has like does a semi-long harangue of little guttural dwarven words,
Yeah.
and when nobody seems to understand him or answer him, he kind of like lumps down a little bit,
Oh.
Huh.
Yeah.
and
Okay.
then okay.
Yeah, but he looks at you and do you speak common, sir?
Yeah, takes a deep breath and still kind of looking somewhat deflated. Yeah. Yes, unfortunately I do. My name is Karazim. I am ambassador of the people. We have been given this note, and now we present ourselves here.
You are certainly welcome. Thank you, all of you, for seeking to help out with this issue. I know that the lady is very grateful to all of you. Just he looks at especially up at you, the Goliath with all the swords, but he also casts a glimpse towards Rickard.
Battle axe and battle axe and hammer.
Yeah, and he just like, it looks like he's like, oh gosh, should we let in these guys, kind of thing. But yeah, then he.
If I see him start to sort of question whether we should get in, I'll puff myself back up.
Oh yeah. Now he looks up at all of you and then steps aside a little bit and you're welcome. Please step into the estate, and she will meet you somewhere there.
Somewhere over the rainbow.
Richard will just, as he passes by, just mumble under his breath, lacks security in this place. I didn't even ask me for my paper.
Oh yeah. He's like, wait. I didn't remember.
Just Zamar looks at the guards like, "You're terrible."
Yeah, he actually looks back and wait, what? Did I miss you? Hey, you. Sir.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah,
young fellow, did you remember you have a job to do?
Yeah, I did. I just got a kid, okay? I'm a little bit preoccupied in my head, and you see the other
and
guard.
It might be stolen from right under your nose if you keep up at this rate.
Oh snap! The other guard looks to the main guard and just like, ugh, he won't shut up about that kid. But it's cute, okay? I love it. I can't help it. Oh, yeah. Do you have the papers or not?
Yes, from Her Ladyship Valentine, Lord of the Hearth. I am here to represent the adepts.
Oh, right. What? Okay. Yeah. Go on in.
It doesn't seem like he knows who we are.
No. He just seems to be a little bit like, oh, I know.
Yeah, Karazim waits so that he's the last one who enters. And when he passes the why do I keep doing that? When he passes the main guard, he kind of stops and like looks up at him, and he rummages around in one of his pockets, holds up a little silver coin, and hands him
Oh, thank you.
for the child, and then he trots on after the others.
Wow. Yeah, he is very happy about that. So, thank you.
For the child.
So we can steal the child, obviously,
My
right?
child.
Steal the child? What the fuck are you talking about? Oh my god. See? Here we already go. Oh my god. I did tell the entire party. I was like, I told the other PCs, not Michael mostly, because Michael is new and he's gonna be a good balance in addition to this chaos group.
Oh god.
But I did say that there are going to be consequences, because this time around I know my NPCs much better. So boom.
So,
Yep.
it's a dwarven tradition. There's not many dwarven children, so
Oh, yeah.
once you have a child,
Oh,
everyone chips in together.
yeah, I love that. I love that. Yeah, he is very touched by that, definitely. And yeah, all of you step into this, well, equally beautiful garden. There are, like, let's see. Yeah, like you can see, there is a fountain. Everything is it's disgustingly perfect.
Yeah, there's a scowl on my face.
Yeah.
Looking at this, it's like the travesty of nature's going on here.
Yeah, definitely. Nothing has been left to chance here, and there are you definitely notice a kind of color theme going on here. The entire estate is just covered in white marble, so it kind of shimmers in the bright light, and you see a lot of guards, but they're just standing there and they don't seem hostile or anything, but they do give a couple of people like just we're gonna watch out for you. And there are you hear, like, as you close in on the main entrance, you hear a mumbling crowd that comes from inside. So there are a couple of people around here. So I just didn't have the time to fix with all of the tokens because no.
Oh no, I don't do so well in crowds.
Yep. So
Here. Like, eh. Yeah, the conical dwarf Trosson, he kind of makes sure that he's always the last one in line. And still making nice little marks in the driveway, or not driveway, but the path.
yeah, it's like a couple of is it called cobblestones?
Cobblestones here.
Yeah.
Yeah, with small patches of grass between. Yeah.
He kind of makes an effort to keep to the edge so that the marks aren't that obvious, but
But it's still boom.
yeah. Yeah.
I fucking love it. Yep. All right.
Yeah. If everyone else just starts mingling around outside, he tries to sneak inside. Or, not sneak inside.
Yeah.
He I used the wrong word. I tried to translate from Swedish. Now he tries to like nudge his way inside.
Yeah.
Not being too obvious that if someone's standing in his way, he'll just stand there and wait. Till...
Yeah, you're not doing the cowboy saloon entrance.
No.
Ah, no.
He patiently waits his turn.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. The doors are open, and well, there is actually one Goliath guard that is looking down at you. But he more importantly looks at the other Goliath and just gives a nod, but I would say definitely you notice Fenyang? Is that
Fenyang.
Fenyang. Fenyang.
Oh,
You guys are
Michael.
bastards. except for Michael. I like you. Just because I can pronounce your name, I can say Richard. It's easy. Okay, so Fenyang, you notice that he has the tribal tattoos. So,
Oh fuck.
oh yeah. So seeing you without any, he kind of nods at you, but not with. It's not a respectful nod.
No,
It's
it's
more
going
like-
to be it's going to be the nod of an adult to a child.
Yeah,
Yeah.
basically. Yeah,
Yep.
kind of like weakling, kind of thing. Yeah,
How tall is he, by the way?
he's taller than you even. This
He's
guy's
taller than 8 feet. Oh, he's big. He's really tall for a
He's
Goliath.
super big. Yeah,
Wow.
and he has a scrawny looking human at his side. Who's like, no.
The human is his spear.
I use this as my weapon.
As Richard walks into the hall, he'll just pause in the doorway and like stand upright at attention, make sure that there's no dust or anything on him, and he'll look around and then look side to see if there are any attendants.
Yes.
And if there is an attendant close by near to the door somewhere, he'll kind of like
Yep. You enter, and all of the tables, almost all of the tables, are filled. And you see all kinds of walks of life, I would say, like all different kinds of races, even a couple of elves. Not a lot, but a couple of them are present here. And you have Goliaths, you have orcs, half elves, humans. Did I say dwarves? Gnomes, halflings, and I feel like I'm forgetting one, but I don't think I am. So yeah,
Humans?
yeah, humans. Yeah, of course, a lot of humans. And some look really like you guys, kind of like battle ready, and some are just dressed up in scrawny, like, rags, basically. They don't really look like adventurers, so it's all kinds of people in here. And yeah, you see that some are, they don't, all of them don't have proper manners, as in like how they dine and things. So there are a couple of people standing around the big tables of food, and just, you know, just taking it, grabbing it with their hands, and just, you know, putting it on a plate, and then, you know, just walking back to the table and just shoving it into their face, basically.
Free food.
And then there are some that are actually sitting with the silverware and, you know, are conversing in a nice and civilized manner. So, yeah, it's all kinds of people here. Which is really weird, because usually a noble, a high-standing noble, or even a queen or a king, would not let this happen. So this is really strange. Yeah, and as you clear your throat a little bit, you see a... let's see if I can show you the picture. Oh, no, I didn't bring him up. Why? I'm sorry,
No.
everybody. I'm working on it. Let's see.
Sad.
Yeah. Stall! Somebody stall.
Stall.
I'll walk past this Goliath, but I don't look him in the eye.
Yeah. Oh, he's happy with that. He stares you down either way.
Yeah.
Let's see.
I'll just, if he doesn't say anything, I'll just continue past.
Mm-hmm. I hate that I can't show you just a picture, because I have to, it's so small. I want to show you a big picture.
Can't you use the
Maybe
show?
that. There we go.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah. So this is the guy you approach. You see, it is a human dressed in green earthly tones, and has a sash over his shoulder, and he has a, I have no idea how to describe this beard for those who are listening, but it's like mutton chops. Is that the word here? Yeah.
Yeah.
And a small little what is this?
OT?
Goatee.
Is it because the goatee? Isn't that?
I'm not
like
sure, actually.
a Van Dyke.
Yeah, Van Dyke, and a mustache
Okay.
too. Yeah. So he has grayish blonde hair, and he looks super bitter. He looks very bitter. He looks up at you with a very lazy eye at first, and then just observes you from tip to toe, and he does the same thing with the other guests, and he sighs a little bit to himself, and alright, are you guys from the same place? You know each other? Anything like that?
No.
We shared an inn, I think, is about as far as the introductions go.
Yeah, cool. Alright, yeah. I'm gonna put you at table... Oh, fuck. 5. Go to table 5. It's over there.
I'm gonna quickly look at the tables.
Yep.
Is there any Goliath kind of seating here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There might be. Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, you do see that there is. But you notice that some personnel or servants, it seems like they have been using magic to, like, enlarge the seat.
Right.
So,
Okay.
so they have actually done that with magic and stuff. So
Okay.
it is for everybody. So So he points you over to, let's see, this table over here in the
furthest
far left
one.
corner. And it's the only one that is empty. So,
The tables in front of us here, I take it these have the food on it.
yeah, this to the right side of the entrance. It is a big hall. This.
So before, I just walk straight over to the table. Having been him pointing out the table, I walk straight over the table, look around. Is there like a
Figures.
big joint of meat which you slice off pieces and offer that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I just pick the plate up.
Oh, okay. Yeah, there is a servant. There is a servant who is standing there and like cutting it up into fine slices, and then looks up at you, and then
I just
down
look
at
up
the
and
pork.
say, I just say, don't bother, and take the plate of entire meat.
You're welcome. Yeah. Do you others also take food?
I just head straight to the table.
Okay.
Is it just like, let's say, ordinary food? Or are there
it's
like...
all kinds of food. It is. There are meats, vegetables. I'm so bad at food. Tim, I need him to come in here and be like, okay, I'm gonna tell you what food is food. I don't know, but okay, there are vegetables,
they like,
greens, beans,
Eyes.
pies. Yes.
Yeah, they do all that kind of thing. Stew,
Potatoes,
whatever.
stews.
Or
It's
like,
like
racial, any racial, racial specialities?
sure.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna make it up for you.
No, I'm just wondering.
Yeah, good.
for the-
Yes,
Looking for
it is.
rack of dwarf.
yeah.
Rack of dwarf.
Oh my god, that's horrible.
Yeah, that's kind of weird.
Yeah, I was
Rat on a
thinking
stick.
the same thing. Tom.
Have you seen the chat? Have you seen
Yeah.
the chat?
Yeah. I was so close to say that. You're creative, make shit up to me. Yes, I don't care.
That's this group's motto at this point.
Yes, it is the way of the Geekier Knights. You're creative, make shit up. All right.
He kind of saunters over to the table, and scans everything, and then with a little, like, almost girlish squeal, like, ooh, finds some dwarven, like, grilled cave spider or something.
Yep.
And like, ooh, grabs a little plate of that, and then once he's inside, he doesn't use the trident thing to poke holes in the marble.
Yeah, it is
but it's
very
okay.
high in what's it called?
The ceiling,
Yeah, the ceiling is pretty high, far
Yeah.
up, but
Yeah.
yeah.
but there's still a ceiling. That's the
ceiling.
important
Yep.
thing.
Yep.
But he grabs a little plate of spiders, and then like kind of half jogs over to the table and make sure that if he passes another dwarf on the way,
Yep.
he'll stop, turn to the dwarf, and then do a little bowing thingy, and then like keep carrying over.
It's a woman. It's a lady. She looks at you and just does that, and at the same time she's just eating some chicken. So
Richard will be standing at the table and just awkwardly standing there for like half a minute goes by, and then just
Where?
like rub just here
Oh,
at the
okay.
priest's
Yeah,
table.
it's
and
not a
then
priest.
just kind of like adjust his jerkin a little bit, and well, I guess there's no announcement of when people of import arrive. Yeah, not.
it's not that kind of party.
Uncouth, I say, uncouth.
Oh, shut up and just take a seat. I'm so fucking
but
done
you-
with this shit.
You are absolutely rude, young sir. Absolutely rude.
Young sir, what the fuck? How old are you?
It is rude to ask a gentleman his age. Do you not know this?
Sure.
I cannot help that. I do not go grey like you. Good day, sir. And he turns on his heel to the table and just kind of like stoops down to one of the servers. Do you have any vegetarian soups by any
yeah.
chance?
Yeah, we have
please.
Potato and leek soup, for example, or
Yeah,
or
3 bowls, please.
3 bowl. Okay, of course. And she runs away to the table and and gathers it. And after a while,
and-
she comes back. Yep.
Richard will just take his bowls and he will leave a silver coin for the server, kind of just like hand it over and then go sit at the table.
She does not pick it up. Yep. So it's just there in front of your.
Just awkwardly sitting on the table.
Yeah.
He doesn't notice.
Okay. It's money. Who cares?
You arrive at the table. I've got this huge plate of supposedly everyone's meant to get meat carved, and I've got it in front of me. And I just take out this like traveling dagger, and quite delicately I cut a nice sliver of meat for myself, and then I push it into the center of the table. Help yourself if you want some. And I just kind of just delicately munch on this thing rather than sort of guffaw it down. I
Too
think to have
kind
some
of you, good sir. Too
I think that's some
kind.
sort of table manners.
Yeah, and there is a servant who has rushed up towards you to the Goliath and just like, just wait, I got it, and you see that the chair just grows a little bit more, and also the table, a part of the table is actually like going upwards to accompany your size beneath the table as well. So yeah.
I nod to him. That is much more comfortable, thank you.
I know.
Oh yes,
Of course.
Penyang, you know it cuts off the circulation sitting under a table that's too small.
I can imagine. She walks away.
Do I get kind of a step stool?
Yeah. She. No, you get a child seat. You know, one of
Yeah.
those little, like plastic ones. And,
Booster seats.
Here comes the airplane.
All right, so you sit
but,
down, and there is music being played, but you can't really see where it's coming from. But there is music as well, just typical court music. You know, the things that they danced to in medieval times, kind of thing. So not tavern music, but a little bit more courtish. So
I lean across half the table.
I just move my soups out of the way.
I'm quite careful where I place my elbows. So, I recognise you from the inn last night. By the way, I had a very comfortable time in the barn. There wasn't a bed big enough for me at the inn.
I think the barn would have been better, honestly. It was quite dirty in the corners.
Well, let me introduce myself as we are all sat at a table. I am Fenyang Bearclaw, and it is good to make your acquaintance. And one of the things you'd probably know is that should be a 3-barrel name for a Goliath of my age.
a 3-barrel. What's that mean?
Yeah, I should have 3 names. I should have
Oh.
mentioned 3 names, but I only gave 2. And it's pretty obvious the one I've left out is the tribal name.
Indeed, good sir. My name is Richard Andre DeMarco, but you may call me Dick.
And
He
you are a
extends
dick.
hand.
And I sort of slap it in a kind of ritual greeting, but my huge meaty hand.
he extends his hand.
Yeah,
for a handshake,
yeah,
and you
yeah.
just, like, whack it away. He's like, I'm not
Oh.
familiar with Goliath customs. I will let this one slide.
Sorry about that. Sorry.
No worries, no worries. I have learned that I too must learn of customs and adapt. No matter how difficult it is, and uncomfortable, and I feel this could be a little bit unnecessary. But anyways,
I start to look at our two companions.
Yeah, the dwarf doesn't take off his hood or anything to eat. He just kind of sticks stuff
You got
under the
got
hood.
like a scoop shoot.
Yeah. But he kind of looks up at everyone else. Well, the inn did have a very nice basement. The masonry was quite adequate for human work. He doesn't
have a
introduce
name.
himself or anything. Yes,
I just say
kind
you
of
have,
like a matter of fact.
you have a
type thing.
name.
You see, even though you can't really see any facial features or anything, it's kind of obvious that he wrestles with himself.
Make one up.
You know.
yes, what do we call you?
Well, he takes one last chunk of spider leg and puts it down on the table and does one of those heavy sighs again before he hops down from his chair and does little kowtow bow thing. And my name is Karazim. I forgot my name. Sorry.
Aha! Free
I
pass for
remember-
me! Boom! Boom!
I remembered the first part of the name.
Haha!
He does his bow. My name is Karasim Renk Iazala. I am one of the people, and we have been sent here to try to help with this calamity and whatever else the lady has. I dropped the name. What's her name again? Lady Valen. The lady. I'm not good at names.
Oh, you think I am?
And whatever else the Lady Valentine deems necessary to safeguard the realms, both below and above. Once he's done, he just kind of sags down a little bit, jumps up on the chair, and starts eating again.
It was good to make your acquaintance, sir, I assume. It's difficult to tell for me with dwarves, you know, the woman with the beard sometimes.
Because if you could see his eyes, looks would kill. he just kind of stares daggers at you, but he doesn't say anything.
Shade.
I look you in the eyes or the hood or whatever.
Yeah.
Until I know you better and I can give you a nickname, I shall use your name as Kaz. It is simpler.
He doesn't really look away from Mr. Dick.
Oh God!
In the awkward staring that happens afterwards, he kind of just like looks over to the table and is like, "Oh, do you need a napkin for the grease that's accumulated within your hood?" And he kind of like just holds out a napkin. Or did I not read that? Never, don't mind me. I'm bad at social cues.
If he wasn't in like nice company, he would probably do something stupid right now. But he kind of mumbles something in Dwarvish under his breath, and then looks up towards the Goliath, and that is acceptable. Yeah, does a little nod thing again.
Yeah, suddenly you see a dog that just sits right down at the head of the table and just looks at you, and it's pretty big. It's a golden golden hue. I would say. Let's see. I don't know the race of this dog though. Can't say. It's let's see. It's like a mastiff. I think those are Amstaff mastiff, something like that. They are big. It's pretty big dogs. It's like, for instance, when I first met my dad's new lady friend. That sounded really bad. Fiance. When I met her dog the first time, I was scared to death of that dog because it was so big. Like the just the head is like you know, it's like 10 kilos already there. It's like, oh my god. Yeah. So it's a big dog, but it sits down and just looks up at you guys and just.
Yes, we'll get to your turn. I want to know about the gentleman with the runes.
Yes, I'm looking at him as well, or her.
Zamar was slightly giggling at all you guys talking about the inn as he was taking out a piece of bread from his backpack and started eating it. And he's like, my name's Zamar. Hope you guys enjoyed your guys' stay at the inn, though it sounds like you didn't, but doesn't surprise me. I did not get to meet you guys at the inn as I was staying at my own house, but glad to meet your acquaintances.
Oh, so you're a local then?
Yes, I've lived here all my life.
Oh, have you left town, at least?
I have left town. Yes.
Well, you sound unsure.
Well, I've left town, but I haven't left the Hearth region.
Ah, indeed. Well, at least you've left town. And Richard will just Dick will just clap you on the back.
Yes, for most of my life, I was stuck here because of the war and such.
Ah, understandable. And Richard turns to the dog. And you? Oh.
Does anyone speak dog?
Pardon me, I assumed it was a druid or something. I'm bad at reading these kind of situations. Why? And he looks to the rest of the table. Why do we have a dog at our table?
The dwarf
tables.
The dwarf kind of leans a bit under the table and holds out a bit of a
Oh, it's gone before you even hold it out. It's just home. But you do feel a there is some sort of collar or something, and you do see a little name tag.
Can I make it out?
Mm-hmm. Yep, it switches actually. It's really weird. The engraving switches from one language to the next. It's like a billboard, digital billboard that just, but it's magical then. And you see that the dog's name seems to be Maddie. You're welcome, Maddie. He might
I'll name an NPC after you, and it turns out to be a dog.
Yep. I mean, it's still an NPC.
It's
Maddie.
the cutest NPC. What do you mean?
Yeah, I mean, come on. You guys haven't met this guy. He might be chomping up everybody.
Everyone's dying due to dog.
Yeah, dog food. That's why you are here.
And as soon as he sees the dog chomping down on what he offers him, he takes his entire plate with most of the spider that's left and puts it down in front of the dog.
Yeah.
And then when he leans up again,
I go to defend the ham.
when he leans up again, he kind of glances at Dick and in a, for him, surprisingly sarcastic tone of voice, He's like, "Oh, I didn't know you were illiterate at all."
Oh, I suppose it depends on what you mean by illiterate. I don't read Dwarvish, if that's what you mean.
He's already dropped the insult and moved on to other things, so he doesn't really care what you say. Yeah, he leans down again and tries to pat the dog on the head.
Yeah, it looks up at you and very interested to see what you have more to offer. It's kind of like,
Well, I might as well join in. And I cut a thick piece of ham off. But rather than give it to him,
Yeah?
I frisbee it in the air.
oh, he takes it. Oh, he takes it. Definitely.
But over his head. To
Oh,
see if he
no.
can catch it. Oh god, this is gonna hit someone, isn't it?
I hope they have insurance on their fine china.
Yeah. The dog
Oh, no.
jumps into the aligned table next to you and just chomps down at the side of two humans who are like, ah! And then suddenly they're like, good boy, go away. Yeah.
What happens to the ham?
Yeah, it's eaten.
Oh,
yeah, it's nom nom nom.
It lands in someone's soup.
Someone's
Excuse
vegetarian
me.
soup.
Why?
Yeah, there's just like grease flying everywhere, spattering all over the table. Richard's just like munching soup. So how is the flesh of your animal? Does it taste? Is it pleasant?
It's slightly overcooked in terms of flavorings and herbs and things. I mean, I'd much rather it just be the ham, but it is well done.
I have the opposite problem with my soup. I think it needs something, and he'll just like slip a little red vial with like almost glowing red liquid in, and just like dip like a couple of drops in the soup. If you'd like some, you don't do. You just want the flesh. Okay, I'll just put it back. As it hits the liquid, it kind of just like. Little erupts in little steams.
I raised an eyebrow at that. I was like, interesting.
You hear a person just like it seems like they're using
Thaumaturgy?
Don't
Is
judge
that
me.
the word you're looking
Don't
for?
judge me, Michael. You can't clip stuff anymore. Haha.
Dumma.
I reckon he can.
What's it? No, don't tell him.
I reckon we
No.
all can.
At least it wasn't flippy flappy.
Yeah, I know. It was still in the same realm. Thaumaturgy.
Thaumaturgy?
Thaumaturgy.
Honestly, I heard fart first, and then I heard trauma, and I was like, both of these sounds are fitting.
For trauma. He's like, oh no.
Oh.
Okay, sorry. Tangent. There we go again. I'm much better at writing shit, okay? Okay, yeah, either way, this guy that you met in the beginning, he, like, he has, or he doesn't, yeah, he does have a staff, it seems like, so he bashes that into the stone floor, and just to get everybody's attention, and after quite a while, actually, everybody settles down, and he's just looking across the tables, and all right, yeah, so all of you are welcome here by Lady Valentine, and I hope that you will all respect her and her, well, ladyship as well. And don't ask her stupid questions. No, you may not take home the silverware that says here. Yeah, that's basically it. And yeah, also, the people you're surrounding with, those sitting around you, those are your teams, just so you know. Good to know. So remember your table number. That's good.
Oh, we
Cool.
get a dog.
We already win.
And yeah, so all right, she has also commanded me to tell you that the food is up for grabs. Just take everything you want. And as soon as he says that, there are a couple of people that are just like, whoop, and just starts running towards there. And he's like, oh my gosh. Oh, whatever. All right. So
Off
it's
go
free
the
of charge.
rogues.
Huh?
Off go the rogues.
Yeah. No. Right. Yeah. I think she's gonna come around here or something and talk to all of you. I don't know, really, to be honest, but yeah, fucking shit. Yep. That's all.
You're right.
Yeah, that was very
Thinking
informative.
that we are a team.
I'm disappointed. Not that we're a team. Obviously, it doesn't seem like the announcer knows what the hell is happening. Pardon the French. The gobbledygook, I mean.
Yeah.
Well, I don't think anyone knows what's going on. That's kind of why we are here, isn't it?
I received an invitation to the presence of her ladyship, and now this invitation is a maybe. I traveled nearly half across the crater to be here.
I
Even I.
traveled next door to be here.
Oh, yes, we know.
However,
Well-
if we're a team, that means games. And games have winners. I look forward to this.
It also has losers.
Losers are for the weak.
I like your attitude.
I don't think I understand.
We
Yeah,
ought to be in
that's right.
competition.
It's probably a competition, and whichever
Yes.
team wins gets the invitation to go through.
The dwarf kind of picks up his invitation, or the letter we got, and starts reading it carefully, while the others are ranting at each other.
Mhm.
And then he puts it out on the table and smooths it out,
Mhm.
and kind of highlights with his finger the part where it says, "Let us put our differences, let's put aside our differences and protect the crater and our people." And then he kind of sits back in his chair again.
Yes, those are words on a paper.
All right.
Okay. I look over.
Shut up, everybody. Sorry. I know that some of you are noble, or not really noble. You know what I mean. All due respect. All of that. Alright, so here's the deal. Everybody that wants to, well, try to prove their worth, they need to go outside into the garden and wait for my instructions on a activity that's going to separate the good from the bad, and we want to see your teamwork skills and, well, your cooperation skills, and to see if you're worthy to take on these quests that are being offered here today. All right? Cool.
Dick just rolls his eyes at this. I traveled half a way across the crater to take part in games. If my father did not owe her ladyship a favor, I would be right royal mad right now.
Come now. You have the chance to prove yourself and demean all these others in front of us.
I have a job to do.
Hmm.
Think of the
Indeed.
glory of handing out a defeat to all these.
I appreciate the confidence. Yes, let's go wipe the floor with these poor sods.
Quickly.
Okay.
Well, that's three of us on the same page, and I turn to look at the hooded guy. Are you with us? Are you eager?
He kind of looks up at Goliath as he jumps down from his chair. I am able. And then he starts walking out, carrying his little trident staffy thingy.
I just say after you, that is a good answer. He will pull his weight.
I'm having so much fun with tokens right now. Okay, so what happens is you step outside.
Nope.
No? What?
It's a lot of goats.
Yeah, there's a lot of goats.
Yeah, I'm just gonna say these are not goats. These are pigs. I just don't have a token. So imagine them
Oh,
pink.
they're the red horned goat.
Yes. Also call us swine, but okay, yeah. The whatever. Yeah. So the herald stands there, and there are a lot of people who come out, and you see this, just a lot of pigs just running around. It's pretty cute actually, because it's not the big pigs that feeder pigs. It's piglets.
Little piggies.
Yeah, it's
Little
a lot of
piggies.
little piggies, who are just running around having a nice time, kind of thing. They're just having fun and just enjoying
Frolicking
life.
in the sun.
Yeah, basically. Yeah. And let's see. Oh gosh, there are a lot of them now. Yeah, I'm not gonna control all of these guys, but it's just so you see. So the herald just turns back to all of you. All right, so you have your table numbers, right? Let me see you hold up your hands for which table you're at. Come on, don't have all day.
It's
Your
so
hands?
like with our fingers. I must indicate a 5.
Yes.
Holds
What
up
if
5
you were at table
fingers.
7? Do you need to hold up both hands?
Are you table 7?
No.
No, then it's not your
But
concern.
They are.
Yeah, and there.
I mean, it seems tedious.
Cool. Okay. So this is. Yes.
You said hold up your hand.
Oh yeah. You can take it down now.
Just a long sigh from Zamar at this point.
You just.
I
Dick
think I know the
turns
first
around.
NPC to die.
Dick turns around, kicks a stone, and it goes flying into the garden, and just like stomps his foot. Ugh, okay. And turns around again.
As
I,
you
I
do.
look at him and just say to him, "Hold that rage for the games."
Indeed.
As you do, suddenly, thanks to Tom in chat, suddenly, like the sun has been bright, but it's super bright right now. It's like a radiant, and the white pearly stone of the entire exterior is just bouncing and reflecting off of everything, and the lake is just throwing back light, and it is pretty difficult to see stuff. And I would say for a certain someone, that really hurts your eyes.
Yeah.
It's you're basically, I'm gonna say that you will have disadvantage on your perception now. So
Yeah,
things
he
that-
he kind of like yelps and
yeah,
like drops his staff and puts his hands over
because
his eyes.
there are a couple of people here in armor as well, so it's very hard to see now. So it's like,
Yeah.
oh my gosh, it's difficult for all of you, but mostly
Nigh
him.
on impossible for me.
Yeah, it's like, yeah. I don't know. I don't know.
Was that a sound effect for the glaring
Yes.
light? Okay.
Yes.
Just
Okay.
so we know.
Yeah. Okay. So the man stands there. All right. So the objective is simple. I need you to find the golden piggy. There is a piggy, one of these piggies out of 50, something about there, that has a golden streak beneath its belly. And I need you to find it and bring it here. And whoever does it quickest is gonna get rewarded handsomely. Not by my... That was not my decision, but that was the lady's decision, so let's go with that. Alright, so, go on. And as soon as he says that, like, all the other teams just run, and the piggies are like, ah!
If anyone that doesn't like isn't wearing high armor or something like that runs past me, I'm just gonna stick my arm out with my shield just so they run into the shield.
Okay, yeah. That is fine.
Ooh, dirty tactics.
Yeah, okay. So what we're gonna do a skill challenge.
Yes.
And Michael, you know the skill challenges that Tim does. I think, right? You do? You don't? You haven't played with him as a DM?
I have, but I'm not 100% sure that we've done a skill challenge.
Oh, I think you should have. Anyway, I'm gonna do my own spin on it. So, yeah.
Just tell me what we need. I mean,
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so what's gonna happen at the moment is that I am going to ask you, each and every one of you, have to contribute to finding this special piggy. And you cannot use the same skill in your skill set of skills as another one. So you have to approach it on different in different ways, so to speak, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, for example, okay, I want to sneak up on a group of piggies that are standing near a bush. Then I would say, okay, yeah, roll me a stealth check, and if you fail, then you fail, and that's it with that one. And we'll see how many fails you will collect to see if you win or not, because the other groups are fighting the same thing. So yeah.
All right.
So you guys can just go ahead and say what
So
you
which-
think.
Do you want us to roll initiative so we have a turn order?
Should we
or
do
something?
that?
Yeah,
You-
that's
okay.
probably
Yeah,
easiest.
yeah.
Okay, then we do that. Let's see.
How do we do that? Oh,
yeah,
Oh,
you right click on your token,
oh yeah, now I get it.
and then you see the
Shield.
the shield, and then you can go into the hand symbol, which is the combat
press.
combat tracker, and press.
And I got it.
the die.
11.
I mean, it's not me that's rolling. What the hell? First 20 of the campaign. Yay! Woo!
Why am I not rolling?
Why you're not rolling, I don't know. Ask yourself that, dude.
No, I've clicked the.
Yeah, you have.
What have I done wrong? Have I rolled?
No?
No.
No.
I
have-
just
you have
used
it-
the character sheet to do it through.
Yeah. You can
Doing
do that
something
too.
wrong.
Oh yeah, you can do that. You can just press initiative on the character
Yeah,
sheet.
just press
Yeah.
initiative.
Yeah, that'll be easier, won't it?
Yeah, I think
I'm
it
doing
might be.
some.
Sometimes it lags a little bit. Is that the word as well? Lags?
There you go.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
lags.
yeah,
An
yeah.
8, yeah. Okay, so 22, 11, 10, and 7. Yep.
I'm not the worst.
All right, so Richard, what are you doing first? Or how are you approaching the situation?
Oh my gosh, skill challenges. He is just straight up going to run towards a group of piggies.
Yep.
Or rather one piggy. He's gonna yell to his good friend Fen Yang, get ready! And then he's gonna run to a group of piggies and he's just gonna let out a roar and scare a pig, hopefully shitless, so that it'll run straight to Zhen Yang.
Okay.
Fen Yang. Zhen Yang. Fen.
Okay, make me a intimidation check?
Yeah.
Maybe? Yeah?
That's pretty good.
There we go, normal roll.
Okay, so you rolled 11. Yeah. I mean, there are a couple of pigs, so they're not gonna be so very keen on stuff. But yeah, there are 2 actually that start running towards his direction. Yep.
That's me.
Cool. All right. Then we have Karasim.
Yes.
Yes.
And I have no idea what I'm going to do.
No. Suspension.
Yeah, the
No.
suspense is killing me.
Suspension. What the hell is happening?
I am speaking to you like Sean Connery.
Yes, Sarah, that is what salad dressing is. It's a suspension of oil and water.
Oh my god, I just can't. Oh my gosh, I have to tell you this story though. I'm about to, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. It is so fucking funny because when I was writing my book, I had a phrase where it was like I was trying to say that when he felt like vomit starting to rise in his throat and stuff like that, and describe that. So I wrote something with the taste of gull, Gull, and my friend was like, "Isn't that a seagull?" And I was like, "Oh, it fucking is! Oh yeah!" So I was like, "No, it's just vomit." He was like, "Yeah, it took me out of the moment, dude." I was like, oh, "Okay." That was embarrassing. Okay, yeah. What'd you do?
Yeah, fuck it, I'll do the obvious thing. He tries to, if Mr. Dick, where did he run off to? Stop, I don't want to see that, it's my turn. He kind of runs off, not... Stop it, I want to move my character. There we go. He kind of moves off, follows the...
Fuck.
What the hell's going on?
Well, I don't know. Something happened.
Yeah, I've accidentally restarted
reset?
the... Yeah.
You reset everything? Okay.
Yeah. But you guys remember your
Oh, yeah,
turn
we
now.
remember
Oh, yeah,
our
yeah, yeah.
turn
Good,
order.
good. So we'll go with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he kind of moves up out of the way of everyone else alongside this shrubbery thing, and he kind of hunches down and grabs some flowers and leaves and stuff and tries to, like, everyone is running around screaming. He's trying to be a calming influence on the piggies and, I have food, come to food guy. I have food. I can rub your
Okay.
belly.
Oasis of calmness.
Yes,
Yeah.
and he if a pig comes up to him, he starts scratching him on the belly and on the butt, and being all nicey and trying to see if he got some.
Okay, I'm gonna say, first of all, roll me a pure perception check with disadvantage to see if you run into something.
Yeah.
let's see. What is that? The total is
Isn't,
9. Yeah.
11.
11.
Okay, 11. Yeah. You managed to actually, after a while, it's pretty hard. So you're looking down towards the
Yeah.
ground as much as possible and just at your feet, basically.
Holding
so,
on to the trident thingy with both
Okay,
hands.
yeah. So, and there, you notice a couple of feet around you, and you're getting
Trying not to stab the feet.
yeah. But you're getting bumped around a little bit,
Yeah.
but you managed to find a bunch of flowers, and you pick them. Do you wanted to try to
Yeah,
Calm
try to
them?
coax
Yeah.
coax them
so
over to
animal
my.
handling,
Yes.
please?
Dick.
Ah!
Hey!
And that's the second natural 20 on the campaign. What the
Yeah.
hell?
Nice.
Okay, yeah. Okay, yeah. There are the two piggies who actually were who were scared by Karasim. No,
No,
that's
that's
you.
me.
By
Richard.
Fenyang.
No, Richard.
Richard.
Yeah, Richard scared them.
Yeah. Yeah. Those two piggies actually run towards to you, Karasi.
Yeah.
And they roll over on their backs and just like.
Yeah, of scratching bellies. and
Oh, they love
eating
it.
their food.
You have a friend for life,
Yeah,
basically.
they're my new friends.
They
Like
do
them.
not have the mark.
No.
Yeah. Unfortunately.
But at least they have friends.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
All you need is friends. All you need is pork. No, go on. That's so sad.
All you need is pork.
Pure.
Yeah, your.
Yeah, but 2 successes you've had so far, so that's good. All right. So next up.
And Yang. So, seeing the two that Richard's scared aren't running towards me, but towards our hooded friend, I'm going to use athletics to catch up to one, scoop it up, and hold it up in the air.
So, sorry, what?
I'm going to use athletics
Yep.
to charge after one, catch it, scoop it up in the air because it's only a little piggy, and just look at its belly.
Okay, yeah. Make me.
Poor piggy.
Yeah, and I would say because of the weather conditions as well, I'm gonna ask you to roll me a perception check as well.
All right, okay.
Yeah, to be able to see it. So,
Do you want athletics first? Or is it because of the weather
Perception
conditions? It's
first.
difficult first. Right,
Yeah.
okay. Normal.
oh, natural one! You look right into one of the tall windows, and your vision just goes blank. You cannot see shit.
Oh, because of the sun.
Yeah,
of
the
course.
sun is
Yeah,
so
yeah.
intense that
Yep.
you're like standing there and just like, okay, what the hell is happening? Like a deer in headlights. Definitely. Yep. So your turn is foregone, actually, as
Null
you're
and void.
stunned in that moment, I would say. Yep. So the first nat 1. Ha. All right.
Aha.
And then we have.
I'm not
Samar.
adversely affected by the sun, by the way.
Huh?
I'm not adversely affected by the sun.
No.
Oh, no.
No.
All right.
You're us
So-
blind.
Right now.
Seeing my party do all this hard work, Zamar will slightly laugh as he will go, stand by this guy, remembering that they have to come to him when they have the golden pig, and will look at the parties, and if anyone holds up a pig and a light shines off the pig's belly, he's immediately running to that person and hitting them with the flat edge of his sword
Ooh.
and catching the pig.
Oh, okay. So you're looking at the entire situation, kind of thing.
Yeah, I'm letting someone else find the pig,
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
I'll go get the
I like
pig.
it. Yeah, same as with our little failed one. Roll me a perception, and then I'm gonna ask you to roll me a
Perception again.
yeah, I would say so, or an invest.
Uh,
Yeah, 10. Yeah, it's hard to see further away because of
Yeah.
the reflecting light, but you can see the closest vicinity. So you can definitely roll me a. I would say either an insight or a perception. It's up to you. I'm a nice DM. 17. Yeah. There. You see a couple of them are like running together in big groups, and you do notice that there is an elf that is sitting down on the ground and just like just channeling some sort of calmness or something. So there are a couple of piggies that are gathering around that one, while a gnome is like picking up every single one and looking below and then just releasing them. But you haven't seen that yet, but you will have an active what's it called?
Yeah.
Scanning?
Canning? Yeah, sure.
Scanning.
Scanning.
Scanning. Yeah. Terminator.
Sonar scanning.
All right. So that is actually 3 successes and 1 fail.
Yep.
So we're gonna go one more round, and we're gonna see if you guys succeed. So, next one up.
Right. They haven't grown enough yet for the canning part. Seeing the piggy dodge around down his big friend Fen Yang, he'll yell out, "No, you're supposed to catch them!" And then the piggies like run right around him towards Karazim, and he just like, "I did not consider this approach at all. Maybe I shall calm down a little bit." And he like he crouches down, and just starts like, you know, like that awkward like sumo squat walk kind of thing, up behind the stack of piggies that are collected around the elf, and then he's just gonna jump and try and pounce on one.
Yes, okay. Okay, yeah, make me a perception roll again, and
Perception or stealth?
perception and then stealth, because
okay.
you have to spot the best piggy.
Oh,
Not really,
I mean,
but
I guess he's just
Piggy.
picking a random piggy.
Yeah.
But to let us roll.
but they might, jump out of the way. Okay, yeah, you're fine. 18, that's fine.
Okay.
Yeah,
let's not
you see
roll
the
a
perfect
natural.
one.
It's like, oh, is that gold or is that odd-shaped mud?
Yeah. Oh no!
Oh,
that's
for
one.
God's sake.
That was a 19 for such a long time.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll say that you spot this piggy and you're like, oh my gosh, this is perfect. I'm gonna do it so good. I would say that you kind of you burst out, and then when you try to do the sumo thing, you didn't expect your armor to be that heavy, so you're kind of like not moving
Oh yeah, I do
really.
stealth at disadvantage anyways. So.
Yeah, but I love it. Yeah, so
Forgot about that one.
yeah, so that little piggy actually runs a little bit away from you and just.
Oh,
Okay, so next
I'm
turn.
sad.
Yeah.
Well, the quick question: do the piggies seem to be as annoyed as everyone else about the shiny, flashy, lighty, sunny thingy?
Not really. No.
Ah, crap. Okay, that
Or
it wasn't.
Yeah, yes, they are. Some of them are. Yeah, but some
Yeah.
no, because they're kind of just panicking. So it's like random
Yeah.
directions.
I'm thinking that I want to do some magic thingies.
Ooh.
I want to cast darkness.
Oh. All right.
It's
Yeah.
only a 15-foot radius, so what?
Yeah.
what scale are we working on here? We're
It's
5 foot
yeah.
each
So
hex. So it's a
let's
like
see.
a
Yeah,
a 3 hex.
I have a let's see. I think I can fix that so you can.
Oh, you have a little thingy.
Yeah, light kind of thing.
Yeah.
Swirling fog. Let's take that one.
Yes. How do I actually do this?
Hmm?
No, I'm just trying to figure out how I actually do the spell.
Yeah, you press on it, I think.
I just okay.
Right?
No.
You press the dice symbol. That's like
Oh yeah, right. No.
yeah.
And then
And
I
it'll
do
show
cast
up in the
consume
chat.
spell slot.
Yeah.
Play. Oh, I can place a measured thingy.
You can?
I'll do like yes, I can. I will. I do like this. Here we go. And ta-da!
Yay! Okay.
Does that show up for everyone?
Yep.
Yeah, goody.
Cool.
So I cast darkness,
Darkness.
and seeing as I have 120-foot dark vision,
Hmm?
that doesn't affect me at all.
Nope. Everybody else.
Yeah,
Can you see through magical darkness?
I have no idea, but
Oh, yeah, that's
Yeah,
true.
Yeah.
because I know you
Yeah.
don't understand spells, so darkness requires magical vision to see
Okay.
through.
oh well.
Not
at
just
least,
pure darkness.
at least it's dark. At least it's dark, and I don't have a headache anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
screwed everybody else.
Yeah, but
Everybody.
Well, technically everyone's screwed over unless you have magic to see through it.
Oh, sorry.
and what do you do?
Yeah, I'm.
Putting another one
Oh.
down.
No, I'm
Everyone
just.
casts darkness.
No. I'm casting a tsunami on you, bastards.
That makes a change.
Unwarranted, I say, unwarranted.
Oh no! It's the pig apocalypse.
Big couple.
Yep. A wave of pigs.
And once the
Yep.
the darkness has been cast.
Yep.
I'm just trying to figure out how I will use a skill in this. Which skill I can use.
Hmm?
That he has his little piggy friends.
Yeah.
He tries to like he tries to calm them as much as he can, because then they'll make content nice little happy noises, and all the other piggies will hear the little content happy noises and
That's
come
true.
running to me.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. I have no idea what skill that will be, but maybe
I would say.
persuasion? No, maybe.
Yeah, or animal handling.
But
That's fine.
can I use that again? I used it
That is
last
true.
time.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, so I'm fine with persuasion.
Persuasion.
Yeah.
Persuasion.
Persuasion.
You
Let's see.
You use piggy speak.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah. I don't know. Okay, I'm not fluent in
8.
piggy.
Yeah, it's pretty difficult to have a.
Yeah.
This is pretty crazy situation, all in all.
Yeah. At least I screwed almost everyone else over.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that puts up. So, yeah. I'm trying to convince myself that I did good.
Yeah. No, that's fine. That is fine. All right, Mark. I think that's your
Yeah.
turn. Yeah, you just see this big black
Yep.
shadow just.
Yeah, this sphere of blackness. Yeah.
Yeah.
So having seen that go up, and of course I can't see any of the pigs inside or the people,
Nope.
but there is one pig
Yeah.
just to the edge.
Yep.
So I am gonna get down. Having seen this tried, I'm gonna crouch down, 8 foot tall Goliath, and I look at this pig in the eye, and I, here, piggy, here, come to daddy, and
Daddy.
use animal handling to try to entice it over.
Yes.
I won't hurt you at all.
Yes.
It's like Hannibal Lecter, isn't it?
It really sounds like it a little bit. I gotta say, yeah. Yeah.
It's the
Roll
silence of the piggy.
Oh,
18. Yes. That is a
Hey!
success. It actually, it looks at you a little bit like, oh my gosh, you're a big thing. I'm scared of you. But after a while, it's like, oh.
All will be well.
Yeah, with a menacing inhale.
Yeah, and with a, as it comes over, I'll just put my hand under its belly and just sort of lift it up gently to have a look.
Yep. You do not see a golden streak on that one. Toss it into the fire. No.
No, I set it back down on
Yeah.
your way.
Okay. Yep. All
That's my
right.
turn.
Yep. Iris.
So we can't use the same thing we did last round, right?
I would say that yeah, you yourself can't use
Okay.
the same.
Well, first off, I gotta get out of darkness.
Mhm.
Because even though I have dark vision, I can't see in there.
Yeah.
So go here.
Mhm. It's bright as fuck. All of a sudden.
Yep.
Yep. So roll me a perception first. Because you're stepping from total darkness to, oh my god, migraine brightness. Oh yay.
Migraine
3. Yeah, you, yeah, it's very hard to see shit.
Fair. I'll just. There's a pig right beside me, though.
Yeah.
Yes, tumbling
I'll
at
just
pigs.
I'll just fucking try picking it up and checking too.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you pick it up, and it doesn't have it.
Yeah.
And it oinks in your face. Wildly.
Oinks in your
It oinks
face.
in my face.
That sounds dirty.
But no, it's not
Oh,
dirty.
baby.
How are you
Oink in my face.
No, what? How are you making this sound dirty? I'm not the one responsible for this. I am a saint right now. No. Just kidding. Yeah, okay. Who was it, though, who was keeping tabs on the elf?
Me. I was the one watching.
Mm-hmm. Because that elf was over here.
Okay.
But you also had a little slight look at the elf as well, right, Mark? Or was it...
No, I
Oh,
didn't.
It was
No.
Michael, right?
Dick tried to pounce on a piggy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
he tried.
So I would say that suddenly you just hear... let's see, what languages do you speak? You speak...
I speak Elvish, Giant, and
Not you.
Common.
Not you.
Okay.
Yeah. Sorry.
Me, I speak
Human?
common.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, but you hear some sort of other language, and then you suddenly see the elf stand up, and the little gnome is like trying to go past you. Yeah, with a pig in its arms.
Fair is fair.
Okay. Yep.
Oh, nice. Yeah, he's just conceded it.
Yeah.
He just sees him and he's like, well, that's we weren't given any rules. The rule was to find the pig. And they found the pig. I'm not going to steal the pig.
Nope.
That was not the aim.
All right. At the moment, however, they cannot find the guy who is in charge because he's inside of magical darkness. Let's see if he manages to get out of it, though. Yes, he does. So he steps out, and I would say that they will reach him within 2 turns. I'm gonna say. So those who are up next in the turn order could potentially stop them if they want to. So that's Iris, for example. No.
Everyone's done their turn,
Yeah.
so we're in a new
So
one.
next turn order.
Sorry about that.
Yeah, everyone has an option next turn.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, not 2 turns. I mean 1 single round.
Yeah.
Left. Yeah. Okay, so who is the first? I don't remember.
Me.
Yeah.
I let
Yeah.
them pass.
Yes. I let you pass. Um. All right.
I'm
Look at me, I'm
curmudgeonly.
taking the high ground.
I'm curmudgeonly, not dishonorable.
And then it's me.
Yep. You're just
Well,
chilling with the piggies.
Yeah.
In
I
the
can't- because
darkness, yeah.
yeah, because I can't see this, unfortunately.
Nope.
So,
But there are a couple of piggies you think that are on you.
yeah, I kind of try to grab as many piggies as I can, and seeing as I'm at the very edge, I just take a few steps backwards.
Yeah, you're
And-
unable to take steps because they are
Okay,
literally hogging you.
I'm scooching. Scooching is a good word.
Yeah.
I'm scooching backwards with all the little piggies, while I'm also trying to course if there are any other piggies around. Like, oh, come here, little piggies.
You have 7 piggies on you that are like just looking for all kinds of
Attention.
attention from you.
Attention hogs. Quite literally attention hogs.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
they do not have the golden streak, but
No, but I have
and
friends.
it's super bright right now. It's like
Oh yes,
yeah.
Okay, I can't really do much. He has groans and tries to, like, hug piggies.
We have a chat inspiration for our dwarven friend.
Ooh.
Yay!
Nice.
Yay! So he's gonna use that for his next roll, whichever comes up. So, but
Yeah.
right now you can sit on it. So just
Yeah.
mark, just make sure that you have a little check.
I have
On it.
a thingy.
That's good. So you can use it sometime. All right. Next up. That is Mark, I think.
Yes.
Yep.
Is it me? Is it?
Yeah.
Right.
I'm
So, do I notice that this guy is now moving towards them with this prized pig?
Give me a perception again.
Otherwise, I'm just gonna hunt for another pig. You see.
Yeah, exactly. Yes, you see it.
They do.
You see a little gnome that is wobbling, and
Brilliant.
okay,
I stride over to him.
it's a her, but okay.
Or her. Or
yeah,
her.
it's a very small little gnome.
Yeah. And towering over it, I glare down. Thank you for your gift. And I try to use intimidation to get him to hand it, her to hand it over.
That is so intimidating. Oh my god. You can. I will say because of you doing it through strength, kind of thing. I would say that it's your strength modifier that adds to the intimidation.
Oh, okay.
So I'm doing it a little bit slightly different.
Yes. So that'll be an extra +1 on this.
Yeah.
Whatever this can.
Mhm.
Okay.
Oh my god. I feel so
Oh.
bad for him now. Her, I mean. Oh my
It's
god.
it's an 18.
Oh my god, let's see what she gets. She has +2, so.
Hey!
No. So
And my
Big-
hands
big
are
scary.
right in her face. For the pig.
you're welcome.
We thank you for your contribution.
Please
I
don't
just-
eat me.
Turn round and stride back to the games master if I've got the distance.
Yeah, you do.
Okay.
Yeah,
And
you do.
I just hold it out.
Yeah, he looks at you.
I wasn't aware they were on our team.
Maybe they weren't, but the gift was freely given.
I wouldn't say freely, but you know, that's one way to do it. Yeah, good. All right. And he claps his hands.
I
Yeah.
hand the pig over,
Yeah.
and then I reach in, I get out this book, I flip to a blank page, and I bring out a pen, and I start jotting down something along the lines of, I presented the golden pig and won the competition.
Yeah, yes, yes.
And I
yes.
jot that down in my book.
As soon as he claps, all of the piggies, poof,
No.
disappear.
my
Including the
friend.
golden one.
Oh my
That's
friends.
disappointing. It's very disappointing.
I want to
All
keep
my
my friends.
friends.
Yup.
I have
And
no friends left.
all right. Okay. Thank you, everybody. I need you to follow along inside. We have seen enough. And the lady will come and dine with you in a while. So
Does the crazy sunshine also go bye bye?
no, it's still there.
Oh, crappy.
Yep, it's the power of the gods. You see.
And unless you dismiss it, so your
Yeah.
circle of darkness.
Yeah, but I kind of like the darkness. It stays for all the 10 minutes it can be kept
Okay,
up.
yeah, it's still there, but I'm picking it
Yeah.
out. All right.
Yeah.
I have this kind of smug look on my face, kind of proud look, until I see the first Goliath, and then it vanishes. And I just look neutral again.
Yeah, because the Goliath looks at you
I'm
very
just,
sternly.
I'm definitely not trying to cause any attention to myself.
Yeah, I would say that he even like spits a little bit on the ground as he passes you.
I'm sure.
Yep. Insight check. Who? Why?
Just maybe seeing if Mr. Dick realizes what's happening. I assume you're not hiding it too much.
In what terms?
Yeah.
I don't know if he can
Yeah.
notice if there's something up each time we pass this Goliath.
I would say
Oh.
that definitely you've heard, you see and hear this Goliath just.
It's not just him. It's not just him. I'm like it to all any Goliath I come near.
Yeah.
I kind of go into this like neutral look,
Yeah.
as though don't notice me.
Yeah.
It's almost certainly got something to do with the fact that I have no tribal or adult tattoos
Yeah.
on my face and chest.
I'm just seeing if my dense character gets that.
Do you step inside, everybody, or?
Yeah, Kazim kind of sits there for a bit. Like first trying to get his eyes to get accustomed to the sunlight again, and then he's kind of sad that his friend the piggies are gone. But after he almost the last one who saunters back in. He'll come in there, but as soon as he comes in, I see the dog's over here. But is it the doorway here or something?
Yeah.
Or is-
It's a greenery actually, so it's a glass house basically.
Okay,
Or
oh.
the roof is completely made out of glass, and
Okay.
the dog is looking around there, just sniffing, doing doggy stuff.
Yeah, he kind of, when he walks in, he kind of looks over, looks around to see if he sees a dog.
Yeah, if he
And
sees Maddie.
Yeah, he's a man. When he sees Maddie over there in the greenie, he kind of makes a little sad noise and he's busy. And then he walks over to the table.
Yeah. All right. So when you arrive at the table, you
Could we take
all-
a short? Could we take a short break?
Yes, we
Yeah.
can. I am a machine nowadays, so I don't need to eat or sleep. I do need to sleep, but I do not need to eat for some fucking reason. So yes, we're gonna take a little break. So stay with us, please, and we will be right back. Right? I think yes. Okay. Bye. 4. 3, 2, 1, 4. What?
Yeah, that's
Makes no sense. All right, so we're back. Okay, cool. So, after having chased the golden piglet, and actually succeeding after a couple of threatening things.
Luckily, we didn't have to open it and find it inside like the candy bars.
Oh no! A pig.
Pinata pig.
Pignata? A pignata? Is that a thing? Yeah. But you step into the room again, and you see at your table. Let's see. You see a woman. It's a human woman, about maybe the end of her teenage years and just new adult, basically, so 18-ish. She's sitting at the end of at the end of the table, and she has brown, reddish, supple skin that almost glows. She has long, chestnut, wavy hair reaching far along her back, and she wears a copper headpiece made to look like leaves, as well as kind of faded down dress that is very suggestive. This is what she looks like for stream and everyone. And as you come...
Oh, doggo.
Yeah, that's her doggo. Yeah, Maddie. That's the dog. That's how the dog looks. And it's Maddie. You're welcome, Maddie. Yeah, and she sits there and looks at all of you, and she's it's very obvious that this woman has grown up in a very sophisticated home, so to speak. And she looks at all of you, not like, most people would do. The guards, for instance, when they have seen you, they have been like looking at, from top to toe. Just assessing if you're a danger or not. She does not look like that at all towards you guys. She looks more appreciative and very happy to see you guys. Yeah, and as you reach the table, please sit down.
Do we know who she is?
Let's see.
By sight.
I would say that it's very evident that this is a lady, a very high-standing lady, and she does command the room in that way that she owns it, basically.
I've noticed there are 2 guards in this corner now, as opposed to the one that was here earlier.
What? Where?
No, I'm just assuming.
Oh. Oh, there are no guards near her. Nope. Yeah. Nope.
Either way, Dick will just pull out a comb and and it just gets stuck in the curls, and he's like, damn it, damn curls, I've been cursed with, never play along.
Oh, there's magic for that.
Yes, magic.
Oh, you don't do that. Oh, okay.
Yes. Yeah, my talents are placed elsewhere, I assure you. But magic, not so much.
I mean, yeah, it's obvious that you're the fighter, right?
Sure. Hunter. I prefer.
Oh, Hunter. I'm sorry. Yeah. Oh, nice to meet you all. I only know you as table number 5, but...
No, this is the champion's table.
Indeed it is. Indeed it is. I did see that. That was quite a spectacle.
And I kind of give this, very stiff bow, my lady.
It's alright. Hi. So, congratulations on winning. And I'm very happy to see that you did not harm any of the animals. I did talk to I did talk to the herald not to do that specific test, but you know, he's a little bit stupid.
Not the word I would use, but your
I don't
ladyship
choose
takes
asshole.
preference. Yes, perhaps.
Well-
Should you be using such crass language in front of a lady, though?
I mean, I don't care. I don't mind. It's fine. I'm not like the usual 10. They are very tooty snooty or something like that. You know, they're strange,
Ah,
but
good
I'm
to
very
know.
yeah, I'm very open to like
Tooty snooty.
new cultures and getting to know new people, and yeah. And she looks at the dwarf that is completely hidden.
Yeah.
So what are your names?
Yeah.
I am Ben Yang Bearclaw. Ooh,
Oh,
we have it.
Yay,
Uh,
awesome. Thank you. Bear Claw?
Ben Yang Bearclaw. You may call me Bearclaw if you wish.
Of course. Whatever you want me to call you, I'll call you that. Yeah. Of course. Is there a sir or something in there as well?
No.
Okay. Yep. Good to know. All right. How about you? And she looks very flirty towards you, Richard.
Indeed, my ladyship. Is there something wrong with your head? Never mind. My name is Richard Andre DeMarco. You may call me Dick.
Of course. All right. I will do that. Sir
A
Dick?
nickname affectionately given to me by my mother.
That seems a little bit cruel, to be fair.
Cool. I find it to be a rather noble
Yeah.
name.
Oh, it is. Oh, yeah, of course. I'm sorry. I'm still new to, you know, just trying to be social with
Oh.
other. I'm sorry.
Oh no,
I'm
the
very new.
pardon is all mine, my
Oh, no,
ladyship.
it's
I'm a
okay.
little bit rude, I've been told, and
Not yet.
received
No.
many a silent stare, and he kind of like side eyes towards our dwarvish friend.
Yeah.
But please let the rest introduce themselves. I seem to
course, of
have
course.
gotten something under my shoe. I will just excuse myself and go wipe it off outside.
Okay. Okay. Hi. And she looks to the rest of you.
Yeah, the dwarf stands politely waiting to be the last one to be introduced.
Okay. Yeah. So she looks to the human instead. Then.
I'm Zamar.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
You know who this is. You have
Yeah.
seen her many times. Usually, with her parents, though, she was the princess of Hearth during the Great Wars and or the King's Wars, and she was just glued to her parents, especially her mother, a lot of the time. So whenever you caught a glimpse of the royal family, she was there, and yeah.
Do I know if her parents are still alive or not?
Oh, they're dead. They
Oh.
were two. Those two died very
Okay.
tragically in a year passed during the end of the wars because they were the leaders of the countries, just like everybody else. So
Yeah.
the strange thing, though, I will say, is that she is the only survivor kind of, from a royal family as well, because all the other families were wiped out completely. So,
So,
but
like,
she
all
managed-
lineage of other families were wiped out. So, if
Yep.
they had kids, they were gone. This
Yes.
is the only
Yes.
family line that wasn't wiped
Yes,
out.
and you know that, and yeah, that's a very touchy subject.
Yeah.
But she rose to power right after, just to have some sort of leadership in Hearth. So it's her and the a hero that's called Lord Roughvale. I'm gonna write it in chat. He is the other leader of Hearth now, so you would know that.
Okay.
Vale, and he lives in Syndra. Whoops. Yeah. All right. Yeah. So yeah. So you recognize her,
All right.
but she
Oh.
she just says hi to you.
Do a slight head bow while I'm sitting at the table.
It's all right. We don't. I mean, I'm a person, so yeah, it's okay. So yeah, but are you from Hearth?
I am. I'm from the main city.
Oh, you're from Syndra. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay.
I used to. Whenever you went walking around Syndra, you would always catch a glimpse, but
Oh.
you guys were always busy.
Yeah, I am. I mean, it was really nice going to Syndra. It can be a little bit lonely here. Like, yeah, it gets very lonely here, especially with that dude. And she just points to the grumpy guy, who seems to be the herald that she has been talking about a little bit. Yeah. And then she looks to you, the dwarf.
No. Yeah, once like he waits for a few seconds after everyone goes quiet, and he hasn't sat down during all this. He keeps standing next to the table, and he kind of it by the way he's doing it, it's very clear that it's some kind of ceremonial thing. But he takes like two really heavy steps with his boots against the floor, and he keeps his hands, his fists knotted in front of him, kind of like the like Aikido
Yeah.
type thing.
Yeah. Oh, it's so hot. Sorry.
Mm.
Ian does that. It's really hot. Yeah.
And he doesn't do a bow or anything, but he just stands there and he starts speaking in a kind of gravelly voice, like I am Harazim Renk Iazalia. I can't pronounce my own name. The people have received your missive and has chosen me to be their will and arm. And then he just stands there.
As you speak, she smiles at you very kindly, and she suddenly speaks in perfect dwarven. Just says, "I'm very pleased to meet you, and welcome to Hearth. I hope that you have been treated kindly."
Yeah, he keeps his kind of attention type stance.
Yeah.
Yeah. He switches over to Dwarvish. Your people have been nothing but kind and kind and professional.
I'm glad to hear.
He keeps his tone very calm, and even in Dwarvish.
Yeah. So I take it that you're from the mountains and the mines.
He, for the first time, yes, does a little nod. We are the people below the mountains.
Oh, I've actually never had the pleasure of meeting any of you, so welcome. Very
And he
happy
just
to have you here.
does a little nod again. We seldom venture above ground, but
Oh, I know. The Herald has talked quite a bit about them during my lessons with him. So, but I'm very pleased to meet you. So, and then she looks at the others. What have you been doing, Richard?
Richard comes back in at this point, just like kind of like waving his arms. Yes, the garden is quite fabulous out there. Well, you need to introduce me to your gardener. How does he keep the mold off of the stone walls? My mother would be absolutely pleased to know this.
Oh, well, I mean, I don't know that much about flowers except for I kind of like the way they look. But yeah, you could always talk to
Don't worry. I'm sure I'll be introduced at some point. Don't bother your highness with such petty. I'll ask Harold,
okay.
or is it the Herald? Or Harold?
Harold.
I'm confused.
Yeah, I call him Harold, but he is the Herald.
Harold the Herald.
Yes, I know, it's kind of
Aptly
confusing.
named.
Ugh.
Aptly named.
Yeah, and
His mother knew.
Well, I guess she did. I don't know.
Indeed, mothers always know. Say, where's your mother?
The second he says that, I immediately elbow check his ribcage.
Where's your... Damn! Okay. What a way to send a message.
It's no.
No, my ladyship, and he like bows down
Please.
and starts kissing her shoes.
Oh God.
Oh Lord!
Yeah, she's like, you don't
I
have
am
to do that.
so.
It's okay. It's okay.
I
It's
am
okay.
so
It's
sorry.
okay.
Please forgive your humble servant.
I
forgive you.
look over as he starts doing this and say, "You do know the dogs do that."
And he stops. He's like,
I forgive you.
Damn.
Of course. Nothing to forgive. That it's okay.
Yeah.
Well, they're not here anymore. So yeah.
Again, my lady, my humble.
It's okay, it's
apologies.
okay.
I did not realize that you are the. I have foot in mouth syndrome. I've been told. I've never heard any medical reports on it, but apparently I have it.
Well, I mean, some people have called me an airhead, and I'm quite sure that I do have a brain in there, I think. But
I'll consult my journals to see if there's any such mention of airheadedness. I
think
Richard. Richard, I think the gardens are calling for you again. As I try to save him.
Yes, the gardens. I'll sit here and I'll consult my medical journal and you can talk because my foot and mouth disease is kicking in.
It's okay.
Can we
it's
have
alright.
some alcohol, please?
Oh, yeah, there is wine, ale, everything that you guys might want already there. So,
Do you have any whiskey by any chance?
I think we do. If not, it's gone. I'm sorry. The dwarves kind of took that one. No
Looks
offense,
over.
of course, but they are hogging it. And you see, like, a group of dwarves that are like, just sipping on some whiskey and stuff, and yeah.
Well, they deserve it. They suffered much as a people.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, my foot in mouth disease again.
Okay.
I'm just gonna shut up now.
It's okay. It's all right. But I am glad that I got to see you guys accomplish the quest so quickly, because you guys haven't met before, have you? Or are you friends from old days, or?
I have never met these people till now.
Okay. All right. But I'm glad that you guys are are you at least okay with each other? Seems like it.
I have no
I like
qualms
him.
with anyone here.
Who are you pointing to?
I like him.
Right.
This guy. I like him. And I am not opposed to the others. I'm not sure how he feels about me. And I point to the walking leather tent with us.
Leather tent. The dwarf, despite having no facial features, is really looking uncomfortable at this moment.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Like the lack of ceremony is really grating on his nerves.
Yeah.
And like there's no tradition, there's no ritual. Something is wrong. It's not supposed to be this way.
She sees past that. She does. She notices that, and she looks at you guys and yeah. To get to the point, of course. So as you all have seen in the letters that I've sent around, the Calamity or the auroras are really scaring me as a person, and but also as a leader. It really frightens me because, well, you all know that we've been at war, and that whole story has been horrible and really something I never want anyone to experience again. And then this entire thing happened, and I just feel powerless. And at the moment, I just felt like we need people from all over the crater to take care of this together. I have tried my best to speak to the other 10, or to the other 9, I guess, but to the 10. I've tried my best to talk to them and said that this is a joint issue. We kind of have to come together, but some of them have been reluctant, and well, as you know, they need a majority vote to do anything, and well, I didn't get that. So then I decided to, well, let me do this myself, I guess. So yeah. So here's the thing. I need your help or your expertise, because you have. I'm sure you guys can handle yourselves in a terrible situation. Chasing pigs is not really what you're gonna do. Not at all. To be fair, I don't know what you're gonna face. That's the truth. I'm so sorry to say it, but the reward will be as big as I may be able to give you. And I'm gonna do my very best to try to give you even more rewards, as this is top priority. But yeah, let's see. So I have 3 big things that you guys can look into. If you would be kind to do that, and if you would accept, of course. Of course, you don't have to accept this. It's okay. But there, for instance, there is a rumor going around that there are a lot of beasts, strange beings that I've never seen, like dogs with two heads. I've heard about, and hello, Hans. Congratulations to the baby. We can all say that to Hans. Loves D&D because yay!
Congratulations.
Baby!
Congratulations. And yeah, I don't have this shout out thing here, but I'm gonna try to fix it. But check Hans out. He's awesome as well. All right. So there are a lot of beasts up in the evergreens, and if you want to see where these things are, you just click to the 5 realms and you will find it. It's over in the south on the map.
Oh, there we go. Yep.
Yeah. So, and here's the problem. Well, you know, I cannot. If you choose to go there, you cannot say that I have sent you, because if the elves find out that I've had a hand in this, well, elves and humans are not really on speaking terms. Haven't been for quite some time, so just don't mention me in that case. If you happen upon a situation where you have to.
Well, of course.
Yeah.
Discretion. Our lips are sealed.
Okay, yeah, cool. Because
Right.
everybody, everywhere else it's okay. It's just Lorne are a little bit, what do I call it? Complicated?
Cricks.
What?
Cricks.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
No, good language.
Yeah, yeah, let's not get into that. Anyway, but I also have more pressing matters to Hearth in particular, which is that Bradford, which is one of the bigger towns to the west of here, they need aid to protect farmers and their livestock, because there are creatures that come and kill both at night, and I have lost a lot of we have lost a lot of our guards and military that I've sent there. They don't know what is happening.
Sorry, could you repeat where this place is?
Yeah, to the west of here. So Bradford.
Just west generally.
Oh no, Bradford is a town. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm sure our local guide can help us. He says he's been around Hearth.
Okay. I mean, I can always the place I'm gonna send you to first. They will definitely supply you with it. Oh, Hans, why are you giving us so much love? Oh, okay, you're going audio only, but that's fine, no problem. So that is good. I'm trying to say all the roles as well, so you guys can hear it in the pod, in case we do that. Love you, Hans. Okay. And then I have a bit of a situation. It's not really common knowledge yet, I hope. I'm unsure. But one of the 10...
Is it wise to say it in the middle of with all the strangers around?
Yes, it is, because I need this person to be found as quickly as possible, because I cannot rule this kingdom by myself. I just can't. I can't. I need my well, we are two people from each realm, and Lord Ruffvale, he's gone missing. Or I think
Was that Rothvale?
Ruff
Did you say?
Vale.
Rough.
Yeah.
Rough and tumble.
Yeah.
Ah.
He I think he lives up a little bit to his name. Sometimes I've heard, but yeah, he I don't know what happened, but suddenly his mansion in Sintra nearby, it was just abandoned, and it's been about 2 weeks ago, and we haven't found him. I'm kind of getting desperate, so I don't know if anybody has come to kidnap him or if he's left voluntarily or anything. I have no idea, and it freaks me out.
Did he not have a staff or something? Local guards, or like the
Yes.
fellow outside? He's got a kid somewhere. Families of the people that worked at the mansion. Nothing.
I haven't heard anything. I sent some emissaries there to find out what happened because I'm curious, and they just came back with very strange answers. Just some of them said that they saw something strange a couple of days before, and I don't know what to make of these clues, and I don't have the time to investigate it, unfortunately, because I have to.
Where
Yeah.
was Lord Roughvale's place of residence?
In Sindra, in the middle of the upper class. Well, since he is.
Just abandoned, you say?
Yeah, I don't.
Just
I
like
don't know.
that.
Yeah, I
You
don't
know,
know.
my lady.
Yeah.
And Richard like uncharacteristically lowers his voice to just
Yeah.
like a table talk volume, which is his version of whispering. I would be so bold as to say that I feel like there is subterfuge in your people. I believe that they may be lying to you in an attempt to undermine you, because how can there be something strange? And that is the only answer your detectives get for you.
Yeah, I mean, right? As I
What-
said, I'm not this experienced. I'm sorry. That's why I'm asking for outside help, because I feel kind of hopeless. I can't help anyone, and that's why I really didn't want to become. I didn't want my parents to.
My
Oh,
lady,
don't worry.
my lady, it's okay. I will go destroy the fell beast. What are you guys doing?
I have a job to do, which means I'll be joining.
Because
think-
the Goliath thinks, right, pick one and go do it. He doesn't realise I do it all on
I
everyone.
think we're traveling as a group, my friend.
Yes, yes, you are. That's the thing. I
Really?
I was confused.
Yeah.
We
Oh,
don't.
and my lady, don't worry. You're not a failure at all.
Are you
No one
sure?
ever said that. Not
You
a
just said
failure.
it.
Everything is falling apart, and you're definitely not a failure. It's just people are being useless around you.
Thank you. And she moves up to you and hugs you.
Oh, indeed.
I'll whisper
This
and
is
say
awkward.
giant so
Oh,
the
sorry, I
Goliath
didn't
can hear
mean-
me.
I didn't mean to. What?
Indeed.
Did you whisper something?
I'll whisper in giant so the Goliath can hear me and say, "What a suck up."
And as you say that, Lady Valentine looks to you and says, "Me?"
No, the companion.
Oh, but that's fine. I'm quite honored just to have you guys talk to me. She says in giant, and then she lets go of Richard.
Thank you. Personal boundaries and all.
Oh my gosh,
My
I'm so
lady.
sorry. Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to.
No, don't worry, my lady. It is perfectly fine. You are of
Okay.
upper station. The rules don't apply to you.
Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Totally does. I'm so
Well,
sorry.
No, it doesn't. It
Yes, it
doesn't.
does.
You were born into a higher position. Therefore, the rules don't apply to you.
Yes, it does.
The dwarf tries to interject with a
Yeah.
little.
What?
Yes. Foot in mouth. Foot in mouth. I will be silent.
My God, this is like a social avalanche. It's a disaster.
He takes one half step forward just to like,
Yeah.
kind of make it obvious that he's going to say something, so people can shut up. The people has sent his emissary, and it will help. And the people has promised its help to this region to bring peace and stability, which is needed everywhere. So we will venture to Sintra to find out what has happened to your co-ruler.
Thank you so much. Actually, I Oh yeah, payment rewards. Yes, of course. First of all,
The
because
people require no payment, and he takes one step back.
The honor
well,
of helping is enough.
I have enough money.
well.
I'll take money.
Okay, good. Because I feel very inadequate. I feel like I have to be able to. I'm a ruler. I'm supposed to give something back. So yeah. I'm thinking that because you found the golden pig, you will get well, of course, a party reward of 100 gold. And she just summons a pouch at her side, and she puts it on the table.
These are indeed moderate travel expenses. Thank you.
Yes, because I don't want you guys to be, having troubles with finding food or shelter or anything like that. That cannot happen. When you're in my employee, that's not gonna happen. So that's for now. And okay, so I need you guys to start your journey by going over to Syndra to well, as soon as possible, and check in at the lyrical triangle that is inside Syndra. And I need you to ask for Glenn. He will help you out. He's a bit eccentric, but I mean, who isn't?
Is there any worry that perhaps Glenn might be impersonated by someone? Is there any marking or characteristics that might help us to identify this person if it is in fact not this person? You can never be too careful, I always say.
I didn't think about that. I mean, he's the tavern owner or the innkeep. Is it innkeep you call it? I think it is, right?
A
Or house
proprietor
owner?
of the local tavernry.
Yeah, there we go. Okay, cool. All right. Okay, we're on the same page again. Okay, fine. Yeah. So talk to him. He's really big, like for a human, like big and brawly, and I kind of think he's kind of funny. So he usually says a lot of, I think you guys call it dad jokes. I really like those.
Oh, our friend here, he points to our human companion. He's funny. I think he uses, they call it sarcasm.
Oh yeah, sarcasm. Oh, I love that. I'm just starting to get the hang of it.
Indeed.
And I'm so good at it.
Yeah,
Thank
you
you.
have to show me at some point.
But I just did. Oh.
Oh.
Oh. Oh, foot and mouth syndrome again? Yeah, okay.
Long.
And the dog comes over and sits at her side and just puts its head in her lap, and she starts just Yeah, just petting it on its forehead. Do they have that?
Temple? Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Nose?
Yeah, no.
Thingy.
Yeah. Pat its head.
I get to know so many things playing D&D. Yeah, and oh, and of course, upon completion of these things, well, I'm thinking that for each of these things that you can prove to me has been taken care of and such, I will give each one of your party 500 gold pieces per person. So if one of you does not make it, I will arrange that the money will be sent to the place where you want it to go. So if you have family, or if you wanted to go to your companions here someday, you just specify it when you leave today. If that's okay.
Indeed. I'll hand Harold my legal documentation and
Yeah.
the papers that need to be signed to employ one of the adepts.
Yeah.
Under your care, of course.
Of course.
And don't worry, I'll deal with Harold myself.
Oh, trust me, he's actually kind of a teddy bear. He's really protective of me. He's like obsessed with me, and it's so annoying. So,
Good sarcasm.
yeah. This is so amazing.
Oh, sorry. Foot in mouth.
Yeah, put food in mouth. Yes. Eat. All right. I'm not gonna stall you any longer, but I will tell you that I am sending others to these places as well. Well, perhaps some of them will end up in the same places as you. But that's just good, because as I said, this is a matter of life and death for all of us.
Indeed.
So,
You're taking a shotgun approach, not shotgun. You're taking a handful of pebbles and hoping to hit a bird with it instead of one good shot. No, it is definitely a strategy that works.
I've never done that, but yeah, sure.
You should try it. It's quite fun to.
I don't want to hurt the bird.
I do believe she's maybe taking the pebble approach, but she's using the catapult for the first shot.
Yes,
I like
wide range
that.
coverage.
I like that. That sounds so
Yes.
cool. Oh my gosh.
I knew you were the strategist of the group. You bigger head, bigger cranium, you know.
Yeah. Not an
I
airhead.
have a good strategy. We run at them.
At who?
I may have misspoke.
What? Oh my god, I'm dying over here. Okay. So I will take my leave, and if you have any questions, just let me know. By a raven or a frog.
Do you have ravens?
Frog.
Frog. That was the
Let
terror
me
of
just
the
get my
raven.
messenger frog here.
Jump on, little messenger. Jump on. Squaff. He
My
died.
lady, sleep well in the knowledge we will be giving all our efforts
I
to
will-
accomplishing these tasks, and we will not rest until each of us lies dead on the floor, or the task is complete.
Or it comes time to rest.
I just don't want you guys to die. And if at any point it's too much for you to handle, you have to let others know. So please contact me. I think actually, hold a minute. And she walks up and pats her dog on the head, and like looks at it very intently, and then the dog walks away into another room and comes back with a couple of scrolls in its mouth, and she takes out 2 scrolls. Yeah, 2 scrolls, and she hands it to one of you. So when you use this, it's a sending spell, which means that you can contact me personally. So you can contact me telepathically by just using that. It's one-time use. So so if it's very important to come in contact with me, please just do that, and I'll do my best to help you somehow.
We should give it to the dwarven fellow. He's efficient with his words.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, he kind of just holds out his
Yeah,
one hand for
hands
some,
hands it over.
hides them in one of the pockets in his another robe.
Oh, and he has pockets. Bonus.
That is a bonus, definitely. All right, so I'm gonna take my leave, but a pleasure meeting you all, kind sirs, and I bid you well. And she stands up and goes over to another table.
As she like stands up and I take it the dog walks with her.
Yeah.
He kind of like does a little cheeky look side to side and then takes one quick side step and pats the dog on the head and then pats
Aw.
back.
And the dog actually strokes against you like a cat for some reason all of a sudden, and then just passes. It's really cute.
And then he
will.
yeah.
Go ahead. No.
He looks up at the other 3 companions and yes, like, does a quick nod, and then turns around and starts like, clomping towards the door.
Well, I guess we're on our way. I for one, will never admit when I need help. That is a sign of weakness. I am never weak. But let us move on. Would you agree, large sir?
You may call me Fen Yang or Bear Claw.
Large.
Excuse me, Mr. Beardlaw, or just Beardlaw?
Bear Claw will do.
Indeed. Would you agree?
Yes. If one cannot do one's deeds, whether they are frail, old, hungry, or injured, then they should be left to the wayside.
Indeed. I guess. That's a little bit darker than I was thinking, but I get the sentiment. Onward! And he just like stands up in the chair, goes shooting behind him, probably into someone behind him, and he marches after.
Have these 2 walked off, sort of marched off?
Yeah.
I look at the human friend here, and what do you think our odds are?
Honestly, 9 out of 10 chances we die. Also, did you guys collect the gold?
Nope.
It's on the table. I suggest you look after it.
Alright. I take the 100 gold and pocket it. I have a place we can stay for free in Syndra, though. I don't know. We should have a room to fit you.
Again.
We should have a room.
Oh.
You go.
Sorry, I'm waiting for you.
Okay.
Confusion.
We should catch them up, otherwise how can we lead them to the proper place?
Fair enough. Slowly stands up.
We stand up and walk out?
Yeah.
All right. You do. You pass the tables, and you see that the sun has gone. It's actually setting. So the
Finally.
yeah, it's starting to set, and you walk out of Pearl Manor with.
Oh, how
Yeah.
far is it to Syndra?
It takes about 2 hours to walk.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it's not that far in fantasy terms.
No.
Yeah. So, do you talk to the Herald before going regarding the gold upon completion, or no?
Oh, if we die on the road.
Yes. Does anybody want to do that, or if you don't, that's
I will.
No.
Sure.
Uh,
I will.
yeah. Richard will have a scroll that like falls off the table and bounces on the floor of legal documentation. That just like has a line at the bottom that says "sign here."
At first he looks at that and he's like, ugh, another one of these, and just being an asshole basically. But when he reads through it, he gets more and more and more impressed. He's like, oh, I like this. So he starts reading through all of it. So if you're trying to scam him, it's not gonna work.
Oh no, it's literally just a long documentation of that. The family will be notified,
Yes.
and money will be any money promised on work will be forfeit to
Yes.
the company, or the I don't know what it would. Company is the best word I can think of right now.
I know what you mean. Yeah, and when he reads that specifically, he looks up at you and very curious. He looks super curious at this. Like you see this little glint in his eye, and just like, and he signs it willingly and holds the scroll in one hand, and then in the other he produces a copy. Copying machine. Boom.
Well, now I guess we've got 4 copies. Look at this, my good man. And he just like pulls it apart, and it's got like graphite on the other end, and it's been copied already. We are quite good with our contracts. Not magical, but I like it. Now you've got 2 copies as well.
I do. Good day to you.
I'd love to see your documentation one time.
Oh.
One day. It seems like you've got your place in order.
Oh, I do.
Indeed.
I do.
It's difficult sometimes, because sometimes people are rude, and then you misjudge them.
Yes.
Indeed.
That happens sometimes.
Yes.
People stealing things that they should not, and people threatening people they're not supposed to. That's what gets up under my grill. So.
Indeed. Good day to you, sir.
Good day to you.
I apologize for
apologies.
not making it more apparent that I am not one of these lower class citizens.
It's all right. It's quite all right. I could see that you were an upstanding gentleman at first.
Indeed.
Indeed. Carry on.
Good day.
I tear a page out of my book, a blank page, and I write down the name of my wife, and the directions to the cave dwelling that we have, which is just outside the Gekikiku lands.
Yes. All
And
right.
I hand that over. Any money, should I demise, should be sent here. And I just hand it over.
Will do. Thank you.
I will also take a page out of my book and write on it the address at which I live in Syndra, and I will write when I'm alive. For each mission complete, send 400 gold to this address and 100 gold to me. And then if I do die, just send all the gold to that ad.
Yeah. And he nods his head just and good luck.
Thank you.
Yep. And then he just lets another couple of people approach. So. All right, so you head out into the dwindling sun, and yeah, you head over to Syndra, and that's where we're gonna start next session, I think.
Am I correct in thinking only one of us can see in the dark?
I can see in the dark.
Oh, can you? Okay.
Yep.
Two of us then.
Yeah, and I mean no, the dwarf in the very far corner. He can.
Oh yeah, no, I kind of out of character. I kind of realised that he could see in the dark.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, awesome. I think that this was a really good start.
Yeah.
I hope that everybody, as the players, that you guys felt comfortable with this setting
Yeah.
and things.
Very much.
Yay! And I hope that you viewers and listeners that have stayed with us this entire time, thank you so much. I really hope that you appreciate this setting as well. I'm gonna world build a little bit more. I've been doing my best this week, but a bit difficult. But and I'm gonna post a little bit more on about it in Discord probably. And yeah, oh, you guys are the best. I love you guys. And don't forget to follow this channel if you want to see more awesome content with the geckos. The Geekier Nights. I'm unsure who is streaming next time. At the moment, I think it might be the Americans on let's see, the Americans on Saturday. I don't remember their campaign name right now because of that. I don't know why. Anyway, so on Saturday it's gonna be some sort of stream, and then hopefully on Sunday Tales of TPK, and then it's my campaign. So we'll see you next week, and we're gonna raid, so stick around for that, and have a good week. Bye.
See you later. Bye bye.
Bye, you guys. How do I do this? Oh, there we go.